to Pizza, 1 hour down, 2 hours to go. We'll talk about, I was out with the Bucks training camp yesterday. Let's head back to Las Vegas real quick as we get ready for another UFC weekend. And welcome to the program, Pat Sabatini. Pat, how are you?
Great. How's everybody doing?
We're doing great here. I know you guys are just kicking off fight week. It's a Wednesday. What's fight week like for you?
So fight week, we just focus on, making the finishing touches to our game plan, staying healthy, losing some weight, and, just relaxing and getting ready for fight night.
Are you, and it's ironic, I'm going to make a Rocky Balboa mention here. I think it was in 2, he puts Apollo Creed's picture on the mirror and, he sees Mickey and there is no tomorrow. Are you like that and you're focused on Saturday, the plan on Saturday, the fight on Saturday? Or do you try not to even think about Saturday until Friday night?
Honestly, I'm somewhere in the middle there. I get into it when it's, it's time to put the gloves on and train. That's my focus at that time. But once I leave the gym, I leave it there and I try to, get into a peaceful state, recover, and get ready for the fight night.
How do you relax? Whether it's fight week or 2 weeks from now or 3 months from now, what do you do? Is there things you watch on TV? Are there places that you like to go and hang out at? What's a relaxing thing for you?
I'm a big fisherman. I love to fish. I like meditation. I like being outside, big into nature. But if I had to say the most relaxing way to get away from, the stresses of fighting is definitely fishing for me.
So Pat, I'm on your Instagram right now, and you're holding up a personal best. It looks like a snake. What kind of fish is that?
It's actually a northern snakehead. I got that, I think, back in April. It was a real surprise catch. A heck of a fight, too.
Wow. And where would you catch that? Where were you located?
I was fishing off of an estuary of the Delaware River up just north of Philly.
So, we need to get you down here in the Tampa Bay area to take you fishing.
Yeah. Bowfish.
We have bowfish.
I'm actually coming down there early July to see a friend, and I definitely would love to get into some fishing because I hear it's amazing down there.
There is so much fishing here, and I can hook you up anywhere you're going to be. I don't know where you're going to go. We'll talk off the air.
Hooked up.
Yeah, hooked up. You like that?
He's getting it today.
My son's father-in-law is the head captain at Walt Disney World, so he can take you into the lakes of Disney. Tito Ortiz does a whole fishing down in Cape Coral. We can get you hooked up there.
Clay Guida.
Speaking of sort of a snake fish, a buddy of mine just caught this monster snake in the Everglades. If you're interested in doing it, we'll hook you up with some outdoor stuff here in Florida when you come.
Man, that means the world to me. Thank you. That'd be awesome. It'd be a blast.
Now would be a good time, Matt, for you to rip my hometown again.
Well, I'm just saying that your bridges collapsed for no reason, and you don't even. But you're not even from there. Your mom had you born and hatched you there, and then you came back.
So, Pat, wouldn't that still make me a Philadelphian if I was born in the hospital in Northeast Philly?
Technically, yes, you are a Philadelphian.
There you go.
You know nothing about the place.
I know a lot about the place. Are you okay if I ask you, since you're from Philly, I have to ask you a food question. Is that okay?
Oh, bring it on, brother.
Where's your favorite place to get a Philly cheesesteak? And it doesn't have to be in Philly, but it may be.
Well, listen to this one. This one might catch you by surprise, but I do not like cheesesteaks.
What? Whoa.
I know. Everyone I tell that to is very surprised, but never been a fan.
So what do you like? What's your go-to?
If I had to pick a go-to, definitely sushi. I could eat I tell you what, I could go into a sushi eating contest, and I think I'd fare very well.
Ooh. I hear a challenge. I just went to an all-you-can-eat sushi for my anniversary. There is some fantastic all-you-can-eats, and please do it after Saturday night, not before. Sam Hoger, who used to fight in the UFC, cut weight, made weight, weighed in, and then went to an all-you-can-eat sushi Friday night. Obviously, it didn't go well in his fight on Saturday.
That does not sound like a good recipe right there.
It definitely was not. Are you a fan of other sports, other teams, whether it's Philly or non?
To be honest, I don't really follow too many other sports. I caught the hockey game last night. It was pretty cool because we were here. We just got in to Vegas and saw like the Stanley Cup Finals on the TV, and they were hosted here, and the Knights won. But I watch hockey here and there, but I don't follow any particular teams.
So then what do you do other than go to the gym? Is that it?
Besides fishing, going to the gym, spending time with family. I love being on the beach. Big beach fan, and just support my team. Going out, repping them when they're fighting all over the place. So that keeps me busy.
Well, when you come down to Florida, you need to go to the beach. The beach is down in Venice, which is the shark tooth capital of the world.
Venice is the shark tooth capital of the world. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and ironically, we just went last weekend. We used to do it every weekend, didn't have a lot of money. That was our weekend entertainment. You can get shark's teeth anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 4 or 5 inches big in that area of Venice.
You're getting me really excited for this Florida trip already.
You may have to extend it. How long are you coming down for?
I was going to come down for like 3 or 4 days, but I tell you what, I'm not opposed to extending it.
Well, we'll talk off the air. We'll bring you to the pizzeria. If you don't know how to make pizza, Matt, will you teach Pat how to make a kick-ass pizza?
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but a Florida diver found 2 prehistoric shark teeth a day ago. They're boat captains, and they uncovered these megalodon fossils in the water of Venice, Florida.
Yeah. If you Google, while you're bored over the next couple of days, you Google shark teeth or Venice Beach, Florida, and you'll see you'll get tens of hundreds of them, depending on how long you go out there. So, yeah, you're definitely going to need to extend a little bit.
That's amazing. Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm excited now. I'm even more excited.
Well, let's stay excited for Saturday first. Let's talk about your opponent.
Absolutely. So I'm fighting, his name's Lucas Almeida. He's a taller striker from, I think, Sao Paulo, Brazil. On paper, I would definitely say this is a striker versus grappler style match. But, man, I'm excited. I like the matchup. I feel like we match up very well against each other, and I feel like it's going to be a good fight Saturday.
When you're preparing, for a fight, doesn't matter who the opponent is, how much time do you devote on the opponent when it's not so much what the opponent's going to do, it's what you're going to do to the opponent?
Honestly, I focus more on myself and making the opponent fight my game because, at the end of the day, we never want to fall into fighting someone else's game. We want to be ourselves in there. But at the same time, it's very important to devote enough time to get to know what your opponent does well, where his holes are, and, pick up on tendencies that will, hopefully exploit him in the fight.
Hey, Pat, and I'm on the internet right now. Breaking news, the city of Philadelphia, the I-95 bridge collapse. They've blamed it on your earth-shattering revelation that you do not like cheesesteak, and they need you to win that bonus money on Saturday. They'll pay for some of those holes.
Man, it's been crazy with traffic up in the Philly area since that. Very unfortunate with the what happened there, but that highway is going to be messed up for a very long time.
All right, I'm trying to imagine this because I was stationed in Philly before you were born, and traffic stunk then. So how worse can it be than what it's been like normal?
I'll tell you, I thought it couldn't get any worse, but that theory was proven wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when I was stationed there, and if it rained, they'll drive through snow like it's not snowing, but once it rains, they get to about 1.5 miles an hour. It took me like 47 hours to get home from the base to my house because people don't know how to drive up there. It's absolutely insanity.
I avoid that highway 95 like the plague.
What are some, if you even get out as you're going around Philadelphia, people are surprised about some of the things, that are in the city of Philadelphia. Yes, we know about the Liberty Bell. Yes, we know about the Rocky statue. Very few people know that there's an old prison basically downtown Philadelphia. We did some tours of the Rocky. We went to I don't know if you even know this, that Adrian and Paulie have a grave site in a real cemetery. I'm sure they both would not be happy knowing that they're still alive, that there's grave sites for them. But, are there any of those types of things that you've done and gone and seen that most people wouldn't know about, like the jail?
Honestly, with Philly, I feel like I only go there to go to the gym and train, and then, I leave. No, I'm not too familiar with that. I didn't even know about the grave site. That's very interesting.
The grave site's there. We went and to the house from Rocky VI. Obviously, the pet shop and all that kind of stuff in probably the most dangerous place in the world, Kensington.
It's down there.
My uncle used to live there, who was a teacher, and we would spend time at his house, and not knowing that 2 blocks away, is all that stuff. But anyway, back real quick. What can the fans expect when your first entertainment, which will be this Saturday when you get back in the octagon before you get down here to Florida? What can fans expect when you get back in it?
Expect an explosive match. I feel great everywhere, and I am going to take the fight to him, and I'm not going to stop till my hand's raised.
There you go. I know you're going to have a good time. We have your address. We're going to send you a care package from 8 Man Strong, as well as a care package from Bucked Up Energy Drink. And let's talk later on in the week or early next week and set up some fun stuff for you here in Florida.
You guys are awesome. I'm so glad that, I had the opportunity to do this interview with you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys down there.
And I don't want this to sound corny, but I love your accent.
Oh, man, thank you so much. Likewise.
It's awesome. All right, Pat, have fun this week. We'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
Take care, Pat Sabatini, a fellow Philadelphian. And you can hear that. It was awesome.